Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Wolfman. Finally back on the video. Sorry I haven't posted in a bit. No edited again. My internet is out, and I'm using my mobile data for this. Or at least that when I have recorded this, I have. And this is Deku. This is what if Deku had bloodshots abilities. So now, just clarifying, he does not need to regenerate his. He does not need to energize his nanites. His heart will do that. And as long as there's, oh yes, and his he doesn't have a normal skeleton anymore. He has an endoskeleton. Sorry, his skeleton is metal, and no one controls him. Now, I just recently got to watch this movie. But I'll try and edit my best to tell you guys that. Worst comes to worst, I'll just cut up to where you guys are now and split it and then put in that part into the video. But yeah, anyway. Currently at the time I'm recording this, I have not watched the video. I have not watched Bloodshot. Future me here. So I watched this like the day after I recorded this, so yeah. Anyway, going back to the video. Deku, has metal body, metal skeleton, and his heart energizes the nanites. And Deku's quirk is going to be called Bloodshot. Now, he can do everything that Vin Diesel's Bloodshot can do. And I have done some research on this at this point. I just researched all of his abilities and everything. I'm gonna make it so he can form weapons. And yeah, so like just stabbing weapons and stuff. Okay, so Deku it's getting built by Bakugo. Oh, and you can make shields. And Bakugo creates an explosion, and Deku puts his arms up as in like a shield, trying to shield himself motion, and movement, I guess you'd say. And then a shield just pops out, and it just starts shooting out like spike beam things at Bakugo. And it hits Bakugo, and it starts, well, you could have, if you've seen either the alternate ending or the original ending of Bloodshot, yeah, I got to see the alternate ending and the ending just from some YouTube clips, but that's really it. You can see where he's able to either control stuff with it and deteriorate stuff. And when Bakugo gets hit by this, his skin starts deteriorating. And Bakugo immediately starts screaming. But they just keep coming at him. And sorry, they don't deteriorate the skin unless Deku wants to, but right now he doesn't really want them to die, but he wants them to feel pain, so it's just tampering with his nerves, so basically he's just feeling a lot of pain, and it's changing his the structure of his skin and his bones. They're trying to change his bones from being bone to metal. It won't actually happen, but yeah. And now Deku stops doing that, and then Bakugo tries to explode him, like, you know that massive explosion Bakugo did against Deku in the first season. He's filled up with rage now, and he does something like 10 times worse than that. But he breaks his arm, severely damaged, and severely putting a strain on his quirk. Basically meaning he can't use his quirk as much. But Deku just pieces himself back together. Like, nothing has happened. Actually, I'm gonna make it so Deku has ability to create creations out of his nanites, or whatever you guys want to call it. So Deku hits Bakugo with a sledgehammer type thing coming out of his arm. And Deku is winning. He's severely beating up Bakugo. Like, his mother comes because it's around time to pick their child up, and Mitsuki's there. And Deku's just like enraged that Bakugo is bullying people, attacking people, attacked him. Could have killed him if it wasn't for his quirk. And Deku's saying all this out loud, and Mitsuki's crying for a reason that her son's getting killed, technically. And that Bakugo's done with this. And Mitsuki is, Inko is going like, how could my son be such a monster? And then he just turns to his mom with red eyes. A determined look. And he goes like, Mom, this is justice. Because justice always prevails. In this, like, weird, one of his eyes turned black and red, kind of like Konoki's eye. But instead of the inside of the pupil being red, it's actually black. And on the outside, it's red. And this is what I'm going to call, like, his bloodshot mode, or bloodshot form. Let me know if you want to have it to be bloodshot mode, or bloodshot form, or what you want me to call it. But right now, I'm just going to call it bloodshot form. And Deku, a hero actually comes, and it's he's gonna be like the rank 7th hero, rank 70th hero, samurai, ancient samurai, and his quirk allows him to use any, like all the abilities that samurai have had over the past. And he tries to attempt to cut Deku's arm in half, but the blade shatters and his nanites start like grabbing onto and like eating the sword and the blade. And this does it for 2 reasons. A, if they're not charged to 100%, they can eat stuff to recharge. And so if some of them are damaged, they can repair themselves, or they can create new ones of themselves. Anyway, guys, bye-bye. Stay safe. Don't be an idiot. Ask yourself this. If you're going to do something that you don't think your parents would approve of. Ask yourself this. What would I do 2 days from now? after you've done this idiotic thing. Because I'm going to say it outright. Yesterday I got suspended for something I did Friday last week. And I'm not a physical and violent kid. But this guy intimidated my friend because we made a joke about him being angry. And I laughed. He didn't like the joke, so he intimidated, walked up to my friend Lachlan. Not real name. Sorry, not Lachlan, Isaac. These aren't real names, but, yeah, I just prefer to call him Isaac. And then Lachlan walked up to Isaac, going like, "Oh yeah, don't make a joke about me." Yeah, and then he grabbed me by the neck, and punched me in the spine a few times. He ran, I ran in pursuit, and I hit him in the spine a few times. And I got suspended, obviously, because that is a very wrong thing to do. I am going to say sorry to him as soon as I see him next, and you shouldn't do stuff like that. Just think of the consequences of your actions before you actually do it. Because I did not, and I acted, and I could not do anything with YouTube, my phone. I had consequences. I couldn't be home alone. I had to go out. These consequences might not be something like you guys like, but I kind of like staying at home. And future me here, well, me putting this last little bit about being an idiot is future me. As of this time, I have watched Bloodshot, and I got Bloodshot. No, sorry, my mum bought me Bloodshot, so shout out to her for being a very good supporter of all my channels. But anyway, guys, just don't be an idiot. Ask yourself what's going to happen to your life and how you're going to be affected by it. Anyway, guys, bye-bye.